Hello, my family. How's everyone doing on this Sunday night? I just wanted to come on here really quickly and leave you some motivation to start your week, okay? Putting on some Vaseline. This is so good. The Vaseline with the aloe, especially if you get dry lips like myself, it really helps. Plus, if you are in a relationship or you're dating and you want to have you want to make sure that your lips are nice and smooth. Nobody wants crusty lips, darling. I kind of already started my skincare routine. I just put on this Vital Lift on my face. I'm just going to put a little of this serum under my eyes. And I just wanted to share with all of you a very simple message. And that is, be selfish. Now, coming from me, this is a big deal because I am not this selfish type of person. I'm very giving, in fact, very considerate of other people, not just myself. But being selfish sometimes can be a benefit depending on how you use it. Let me explain. If you're selfish because you're trying to obtain a goal, or you're trying to, make your life better, or, there's something that you really want in this life, yes, you have to be selfish with that. Yes. And even if you want to bring certain people with you on your journey, sometimes you can't because it's just not possible. And it can be hard to accept. Sometimes it can be family related. It could be with your significant other. It really depends on your situation. Oh, look at my gorgeous face. Ow. And let me just fun fact before I continue. There was a time I did not feel comfortable showing you my natural face like this. I would always have my glasses on. I put on some makeup. My eyes are so small. I didn't realize how small my eyes are. But yes, I've grown to love my face. I love to smile, and be moisturized, darling. Yes. Okay. And I'll just share with you. I already put on my perfume. Oopsie. Oh, can't have that on the lips. Okay. The only downside when you don't have your glasses, you don't see so well. So use this perfume called Shagaff. I hope I'm pronouncing it right. Oud. Please forgive all the smudge marks. But yes. And this perfume smells so good. It's like a warm, I don't even know the notes of this. Please forgive me, but it's a warm sense. It just makes you feel so nice and sexy and beautiful, darling. Be selfish. Yes. We are entering 2026 in a matter of days. I can't believe it. Where did the time go? It was just 2025 and now we're entering 2026. Okay. Be selfish. Now, when I say be selfish, I mean this from a healthy standpoint. When it comes to your goals or the things that you want to do, you have to be selfish about that, yes. And sometimes you can't bring people on your journey, depending on what journey you're on. But it doesn't mean that you can't let people know or you can't, celebrate with people when you have a win or anything like that. But you have to be selfish, yes. Be selfish. Allow yourself to focus on you and what you want and what you want to do and what you want to accomplish. And it doesn't make you a bad person, okay? I've been told for many years that, being selfish is a bad thing. It can be, depending on the circumstance, right? But when it comes to your happiness and yourself, you have to be selfish because all you have is you. And we can't expect people to give us what we want. We can hope, we can pray, we can request, that's fine. But we are in charge of ourselves. Only we can make ourselves happy and pursue the things that we want. So you have to be selfish. Now, I don't mean this in a negative way where you have to go around saying, oh, I am every woman, I'm every man, and I'm better than you, I'm better than you. No, that's never a good idea, okay? You can be quiet about it. I would say if you want to share something with someone, make sure it's someone that you trust and that believes in you and that's going to support you. I can tell you right now, and some of you may know this offline, if you know me personally, you know that I'm your biggest cheerleader. So if you tell me, hey, Dara, I'm pursuing A, B, and C, I'm that person in the back, like, go, so-and-so, go, okay? For me, I wanted that. But sometimes, at least in my experience, I didn't always get that. It would start off that way. And then later on, it's like, you think you all that, Dara. I could do that too. And I never understood the jealousy because I don't walk around like I'm better than everybody, darling. Okay, I just live my life. I mind my business. Most of the times, nobody knows what I'm doing, okay, unless I share here publicly, right? Or I share with someone that I know. And I do that because I've learned the hard way. If you're too quick to share with your plans with people, you don't know their true intentions. They may support you and they may not. And deep down inside, they might be very jealous of you and might go out their way to sabotage you. And unfortunately, I had an experience like that. So I'm just here to let you know that be selfish. It's okay to be selfish. Love yourself enough to go after the things that you want. Don't hold yourself back. Please don't do that. I am very stubborn when it comes to pursuing what I want. If you know me, you know me. Some of you have been following me here on social media for years now, and you know that if I am pursuing something, okay, and 9 times out of 10, once everything is completed, I bring it here to social media, and then I show you the backstory, how it all started. And a lot of you have enjoyed watching those types of videos, like, oh, wow, how did Dara write this book? Or how did she start her business? Or how did she go about, doing X, Y, and Z? And I like that because now you get a chance to see the backstory and see the amount of time and work and dedication it took to get to this point. The other thing I want to say is for us singles, I want to talk to my singles out there. I know this could be, it depends on your personality. For some of us, it could be a little scary because it's like, ooh, I want the new year to be about love and experiences and see what's out there. And then for some of us, it might be like, oh, I don't know, leave me alone, stay away from me, like meow, meow, meow. So it all depends on you. Here's what I will say to all of you. What I would say is, if you are, let's start with the positive. If you're like me and you're like, okay, yes, I'm single. At times I do feel lonely. It's life. Okay. But you're curious and you want to see what's out there. You want to give yourself a chance to meet people. Let me just tell you now, full disclosure, even in therapy, I'm working on this. You have to learn to build your self-esteem, your confidence, and love for yourself to start that process. And I'm doing that currently. It's not easy. I'll say for me personally, because of what took place in my marriage and prior relationships, it has affected me in such a way that although I want to go out there and see what's out there, there is a bit of a fear. And at times I wonder, will I be able to meet someone or somebody, as I should say, and enjoy the dating process, okay? Because I've never really had a dating process. It was either I meet somebody, I become his girlfriend, and that's it. There was no dating involved. So if you're like me, where you never really truly dated and know what that feels like, then just know I empathize. If you are someone who has the experience, maybe this won't be a problem for you, but if you've been hurt and you have went through something very tragic, this can be a very scary territory. Sometimes when my therapists say to me, oh, have you thought about the dating apps? I'm just like, dating apps, because I've done dating apps, I've done the online stuff. Yes, I did that, and let's just say it's not all that gorgeous, darling. So it's scary, I know, but we're going to be okay. Okay, we're going to be okay. We just have to trust in God and try our best. And if you're someone who is fearful or is not interested in going that route because of whatever you've been through, that's okay too. I want to acknowledge that. Don't let nobody pressure you to do something you're not ready for. Always be honest with yourself and honest with whomever is around you, because you don't want to lead nobody on. And if you are someone who's interested in someone but you're not sure how to go about it, just tread lightly. If he or she are kind people and they really care about you, especially if you know this person, say for example, they will work with you. And I can say that because that's me. I am that woman where I work with the guy I'm with, okay? I kind of meet him where he's at. So if he is a little on the shy end or he's maybe not so forthcoming, it's okay. Like, I'm not the type to push on to nobody. I will go with the flow, and we don't even have to call it a date. We can just call it a hangout. I mean, at this point in my life, hey, I'm all about the flow, darling, because I have stories for days and whew. Anyway, so don't feel bad if you're entering the new year single. If you have a significant other, congratulations. I pray that your relationship will continue to flourish and it will just continue to be long lasting and happy. All relationships are hard. I don't care what nobody says. It's not always going to be blissful. But I do pray that your relationship will flourish. Yes, because healthy relationships are so important, even in friendship. And that's something I'm really craving right now. I need healthy relationships because all of my relationships have always turned out tragic or something bad. And honestly, quite frankly, I am tired. Ooh, how many more gray hairs do I need, darling? Okay, I'm just saying. So that's my message for today. Focus on yourself for 2026. Know that you're special. Know that you deserve all the happiness in the world, okay? And if you're out here doing the right thing, the good things and the good people will come to you. And everything else will be up to God, and to God be the glory. Everything will work itself out. And that's something I tell myself every day when I look at myself in the mirror, where now I can do that. There was a time I couldn't. And I say, you know what? I would never be that woman and say I am for everybody. No. Some guys will look at me and look at me as their sister. That's very common, at least from my experience. Some will look at me as a potential. Some might say, hey, I really like Dara, but I'm a little scared. Whatever the case may be, God is in control. And if it's meant, he'll pair us together. And hopefully, God willing, we will be happy. But in the meantime, write down your list of goals, okay? Be selfish in a positive way and know that everything is going to work out in your favor. Love you all so much. Thank you for listening to this very impromptu, very brief skincare routine. I love you all so very much. I really hope this helps someone, at least give someone the motivation that maybe they just need to hear tonight. So I hope this helps you, and I'll see you in the next video. Love you all so much, everyone. Thank you for your support. It means a lot to me. And as always, continue to try your best.